I had a pony. I had a pony. Sorry. Seinfeld quote. The pony remark episode. Great. Jerry's bagging on ponies and people that had ponies, and then his like old great aunt is like, I had a pony. And then like 2 days later his aunt dies, and his family blames the pony remark, blames Jerry for her death. So anyway, okay, I gotta tell you guys straight up, I had started in on a video and I was just like not doing good at all. I was just like distracted. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. This is just what you're going to get though. However this video is, this is what you get. And I feel like it's going to be quicker because, dude, okay, here we go. Day 108 of Suboxone PAWS. Okay, here we go. Slept like crap last night. Which sucks. And was feeling very, very crappy in the morning. It kind of took me a while to get out of that funk, to be honest with you. It seriously did. It's just, it is what it is, that's part of it, dude. That's why you cannot get exhausted with this crap. You can't let it beat you down like that. You just can't. You can't. You have to prepare for it, obviously. I've said that a million times. But, I was definitely crappy this morning. I even had feelings of just that discouragement of just like, gosh, this is still going on. Like, I'm still having this, because I was kind of achy too, my arms and my legs and stuff. Like, I mean, it can be rough sometimes when it's 108 days and you have a day like that and a night like that and stuff, and you never catch up on anything and whatever of your sleep. You never catch up on your sleep and stuff, but like, whatever, okay? It is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't let it knock you off this recovery and stuff. Keep going. Don't get exhausted, okay? But, I just to let you know, like, dude, I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not feeling this video. After I gave up on that one I was just making, I was just like, dude, I don't even feel like making one, to be honest with you, because it sucks. Like, I only want to make a good one, and today is not a good one because I'm not very prepared. Whatever. I had a couple things written down last night, I guess. People keep freaking texting me, and I'm getting all this stupid group text crap from fantasy football that I don't care about right now, but it is what it is. And I got distracted in my last video too. My family was like trying to talk to me, and then I got everything messed up. So anyway, here we go. Dude, something I really had to do last night though is I really had to refresh in the Lord. Seriously, I really did, because I have a tendency to, like, I'll stay up and do other stuff, but I always have to read my Bible at night, and then it gets late, but I read my Bible, but I cram it, and I've been cramming lately, so anyway, just always remember to refresh in the Lord and stuff. Dude, been eating so much, you guys. I'm always hungry for I got some pistachios today, but just like nuts and meat, jerky and cheese and just fruit and vegetables, like all the time. So anyway, so trying to eat healthy, because, dude, if I didn't eat healthy, dude, I don't even know. Yeah, it would be bad. So anyway, oh man, this is crazy. I just feel weird right now. I feel weird. I don't know what's going on right now. Not like I normally feel, definitely, when I make these. Okay. Definitely not. Okay. But seriously, counter blessings. Okay, we got to counter blessings, because I talked to a guy last night. He had quite the story, you guys. Seriously, like, crazy. Very interesting. Everyone's got a different story, and it's just crazy. I love listening. I love hearing your guys' stories, actually. Seriously, when you just tell me your whole flipping story. You know my story. If you're a newcomer and you haven't seen it, I got a video, my life on and off opium, and I kind of just go through everything. I mean, yes, there's always minor stupid details of stuff that you leave out, but whatever. Anyway, I was talking to him last night, and he was telling me, dude, he this isn't his first rodeo, and he was on meth too and stuff too. It wasn't just opium. Oh, I got a headache. But he got clean for 3.5 years. 3.5 years, and relapse. So I guess what I'm saying, the point of this is, this is severe. This is fragile. I say that all the time, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, We got to give this to God. We cannot do this on our own strength, you guys. We can't do it. We can't do it on our own strength. We got to give it to God, okay? We got to count our blessings, though, because what I was going to say, too, is, he had some stuff in his personal life, but his wife stuck it out with him, and my wife stuck it out with me. She has stuck it out with me the whole time, never even threatened to leave me. I don't know how. Or why, or whatever, other than God. It's God. But so count our blessings, although sometimes they might be really small, okay? They really might be small, or maybe they seem non-existent. But you know what? You're alive, you're breathing. God's been patient with you. His grace is amazing. Don't forget that blessing, okay? Seriously, do not forget that blessing of God's grace, okay? If you were damned, or you were whatever, or whatever, you'd be dead. God could crush you like squash you like a bug. You wouldn't even exist. You would have never existed in the first place, or he would have already destroyed you. So understand that his grace is absolutely amazing. So anyway, we need to be grateful. Okay, here we go. But but seriously, it just made me think too, dude, we got to keep our eyes on the Lord. We got to keep our eyes on the Lord. We got to keep busy, okay? Because it really helps, dude. Keeping the mind off of that you don't feel great really helps, and staying busy, whatever that is, dude. Whatever it is, okay? But anyway, okay, I'm gonna boogie this along. This is gonna be a shorter video because I'm not feeling very great right now. But something I just wanted to say too is do you believe? That's something that we got to ask ourselves. Do we believe? Do we believe in God's promises? Do we believe in his power and what he says? He's the God of he's the God of the whole universe and beyond. He made time and space. He's outside of time and space. The whole universe can't even contain. He could have the whole infinite. I know it sounds nuts, but he could have the whole expanding universe in the palm of his hand, okay? He made the laws of gravity. He made all the laws of physics, okay? Light year, all this stuff, dude. Your phone, everything we depend on these laws, okay? If for our phones to work, for satellites to be going around, gravity and and you have to be going, the International Space Station has to be going, I believe, 17,500 miles an hour, or else the gravitational pull of the Earth will overtake it. So they have these little jet propulsion deals on it that kind of, it has to be going at least 17,500 miles an hour. But just stuff like that. I know that's so freaking random. I'm sorry. But in fact, dude, you want to know something crazy, dude? To get out of our atmosphere and to get up in space, you have to be going 26,500 miles an hour at least to get out of, just to break through the gravity of Earth, which is nuts. Isn't that crazy? And anyway, okay, here we go. But God made all that stuff, okay? So if he can do that, okay, that's the thing. Because do you believe in miracles? Well, I'll give you a miracle. The miracle of life. When he created something out of nothing, you guys, that is a miracle. And it's amazing. Sometimes I hear atheists be like, well, I don't believe in miracles. I don't believe. It's oh, really? You don't believe the Logos, the God, you, so you really, if there's a God that created everything out of nothing, and he says he came to earth, you don't think, what, walking on water, that's freaking chump change. Rising from the dead, he made life. What, he can't come back to life after dead? He gave life out of nothing. It wasn't even dead. It just ceased to exist. You get what I'm saying? So let's believe in God. Let's believe in his power, okay? We got to have faith. And Jesus tells us this. And, and I know I've said this before, but it's just something that he obviously, God has always been like this, even throughout the Old Testament and everything. Dude, we got to have faith. And here we go. And this is after Jesus. He went to a fig tree. He went up to a fig tree and there was no fig on it. And because he was hungry, and so he's like, I didn't find fruit on you, you'll never produce fruit again. And the tree was dead by the next day, and the disciples were amazed. And that, by the way, that has meaning, that it was Israel. He came to Israel, he did not find fruit, and most commentaries and theologians, they agree that that's supposed to represent Israel. So anyway, okay. And Jesus said to them, truly I say to you, if you have faith and do not doubt, you will not only do what was done with the fig tree, but even I say to you this, but even if you say to this mountain, be taken up and cast into the sea, it will help. It'll happen. I'm sorry, dude. I don't feel good. And all things you ask in prayer, believing you will receive, okay? You got to believe. If you ask in prayer, dude, pray. Take advantage of that, okay? Believe. Do not doubt. There's so much more. I am not even going to do what I was normally was going to do originally, because I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but we got to believe, not just, here's the deal too, okay? I guess I do want to say this though. We got to believe in God, okay? Yes, we got to have faith, but also it's not just, I believe he exists, or I believe, you know what I mean? Yes, it's that too, but believe in God's character, in his will for your life, okay? What his will is, and you know, I mean, seriously, and like, honestly, you might say, well, what is his will? What are his commandments? What is he, you know what I mean? Like, that's where you got to read. You got to find out what is the character of God. You know, when you find out the true character of God, and you quit listening to, you know, even this person that's, you know, hostile toward God, this person, you know, this religious person here or whatever. No, you got to get off your butt and find out yourself sometimes, okay? That's just the way it is. That God expects that out of us, especially here in the West, where there's a Bible everywhere. And I mean, like, you think we're going to have an excuse, like, that we didn't ever even go searching for the truth and, like, really try to, you know, put things to the test? And I mean, seriously, sorry if this is getting too preachy, but it's just, I don't know, I just get so sick. I meet so many people that they have an opinion about the God of the Bible, but they've never even read the Bible. I mean, that's like me. I mean, I don't understand that at all. I really don't. I mean, that'd be like me, like, dude, I absolutely, you know, I think Fords are the worst cars in the whole world, but I've never driven one. I don't really know anyone that has one. I don't, or you know what I mean? Like, well, I guess, I don't know. Maybe that's not the best analogy, but yeah, Fords drive like crap, but I've never driven it. I've never driven one. I'm only going off what people tell me. Or you kind of get what I'm saying, like, well, no, you need to get in the Ford and drive it yourself. And, you know, I don't know, that's probably not very good. I don't know, I just was trying to think of something. I'm not on my game at all right now, you guys. I can't even explain, like, what, I don't know what's going on. I just feel really, like, foggy. I kind of have a headache. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Oh, here we go. But seriously, we got to have faith in God's character and his will for our life, okay? And you might be like, what is his will? What are his commandments? What, you know, what's the big shebang here? What's up, you know? Well, here we go. And this is a very educated man came to Jesus, a lawyer, okay, came to him and said, "Teacher, what is the greatest commandment in the law?" And he said to them, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and all your strength. This is the great and foremost commandment, and the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments depend the whole law and the prophets." Okay? Everything, so dude, so loving your neighbor, if you're loving your neighbor, you are loving God. If you're loving God, you better be loving your neighbor. You get what I'm saying? Those two go hand in hand. The Bible says that all over. Jesus said, "The world will know that you're my followers by the love you have for one another." Paul writes, you can have all this stuff, all these gifts and all this stuff. I mean, you could have a theology degree from Oxford and whatever, and this and this and this, and have religious status here. But if you don't have love, you're nothing. Paul says you're nothing. You have nothing if you don't have love. Okay, you're just a clanging, crashing cymbal, is what it says, is what he writes. And I mean, the whole Bible, dude, and Jesus stuff, and like, dude, even the brutal God of the Old Testament, you know, he says so many times, I desire compassion over sacrifice. I desire kindness over sacrifice. He says that over and over to the Jews. And that's what he wants. That sums up the law. And he says that too. It says the reason why Jesus says this, you know, you shall love your neighbor as yourself and stuff. And that sums up the law and the prophet. Because the Bible talks about this too. If you love someone, if you're truly loving people, and you really are truly loving, well, you're not going to commit adultery. Because you know what I'm saying? You're not going to murder someone, surely. I mean, surely you're not going to covet. You're not going to, you know what I mean? You're not going to have an envious heart. And you get what I'm saying? So. Anyway, so let's not forget the greatest commandment there, and there's no fear in love. And I've talked about that before. There is no fear in love. Perfect love casts out all fear, okay? No, there's something else I was going to read, but whatever. But remember, I brought this up in earlier videos, dude. There's proof in the pudding here of there's no fear in love, okay? And dang it, dude, I'm getting distracted again. I don't know what is going on with my family. They must really want me or something. But dang that family. But anyway, so seriously, I've made this point before. Like, if they were killing your kid, or someone was in the street chopping people's heads off, okay, and they were going to take your kid, you'd just be like, right away, you'd just be like, no, take me, and you wouldn't even care. You wouldn't even care if they killed you, because of that love. It totally casts out the fear. Okay, that's the point. Anyway, I'm sorry. This video was terrible. The first video was even worse. So I'm just very distracted. So anyway, stay clean, you guys. God bless. I'll make a better video. This was day 108, whatever. I ran 4 miles yesterday, and I ran 3 miles today. Staying dedicated, okay? God bless everyone, and stay clean. God bless, and salute.